Hey, Max.
Hey, Molly. Good golly, Miss Molly. That's all I can sing because we can't afford that song.
Yep, we can't afford that song, but we can say that's a nickname of mine. So, good golly, Miss Molly.
Good golly, Miss Molly. Good morning, golly, Miss Molly.
I have quite the topic for you today.
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I will say I am very excited to give you these hints to have you guess it.
Okay.
And I have two
I'm nervous.
legit clues, and then I have one silly clue, but I think that silly clue will give you the answer.
Okay.
So I'm going to start with the two legit, and then we'll end on silly.
How mad are you going to be if I just guess it right away?
I'm going to be furious.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Okay, today's topic has a lifespan of a few billion years.
Billion years?
Over a few billion years.
A few billion years?
Yeah. Do you want another clue?
Yeah, I would love another clue. I have no idea.
The smaller they are, the longer they live. And
What?
I will just tell you, as a dog lover, I am not talking about dogs today.
Is that true about dogs?
Yeah, littler dogs tend to have a longer lifespan
Is that
than
real?
bigger dogs. Yeah, that's real. Google that. Google that.
Give it a goog.
Give it a goog.
Okay, so the lifespan is over a few billion years, and
Correct.
the smaller they are, the longer they live?
And if you need me to sing it to you, I will.
Is it a germ?
Ooh, that's a great guess, and it makes me want to do that as a topic in the future, but no.
Okay. So
Not a germ.
yeah, I don't know. I think I need the last
This
clue.
is the silly throwaway clue. You'll totally get it. There are lots of them in Hollywood.
Oh, are they stars?
They're stars.
Whoa, we're talking about stars?
It's a scientific melody. It's the scientific melody. Dee-dee-dee, scientific melody with Molly and Max.
Okay. Tom
Nice
Cruise is my
guess.
favorite star.
You know what? I wonder, would you consider him a big star?
Yeah,
right?
Well, I mean, he's a big movie star, but he's kind of a little guy. A little
Okay,
star.
yeah. So if we were to base on his size as a person, like
So
the
he's
mass
gonna
and
live
matter,
billions of years.
he'll live billions of years. So if we say he's a big star, watch out, Tom. Okay.
Ooh. Man,
So-
I'm so excited. Okay, yeah, no, please. I'm so excited.
Do you know what exactly a star is, Max?
All I know
Mhm.
is that, I'll tell you why I know this. And
Okay, I can't wait.
You already know why I know this. I know it's a big ball of gas.
Yes.
That's all I know. And do you know why I know it's a big ball of gas? From the movie The Lion King. Whenever Timon and Pumbaa are looking up, and then one of them's like, I think it's just a big ball of gas. And then the other one's like, no way.
Yeah,
But he's right, because it is.
I think Pumbaa might be the one. I think it's
Is
just
that-
a big ball of gas. Is that a good Pumbaa?
That was a great...
Timon, I'm Timon.
That's a less good Timon, but the Pumbaa
Hey,
was not
Pumbaa.
bad. That's from that movie, right? When they talk
for
about
sure.
the stars? Okay.
Yes.
That's why I know. But that is the extent of my knowledge about stars, is that they're big balls of gas, and then our sun is a star. That's all I know.
And would you be reading my notes verbatim? I believe you could be, even though we are not in the same room. It's impossible, but you are correct, Max. So, stars are huge glowing balls of gases. Now, like you said, the sun is a star, and it is the closest star to the Earth. Crazy, right?
That is pretty crazy.
So, there are other stars in our galaxy that are bigger than the sun. Because, right now, the sun is beaming through.
Yeah, it's too hot sometimes.
It's too hot sometimes. But right now, the reason why, for us, the sun is so bright and right there, it is the biggest, closest star to our Earth. So it's our, it's still little. It's going to live for billions and billions and billions and billions of years. But as far as where it is in location to us, it's our biggest star nearby.
Makes sense.
And it brightens our day.
Literally.
Now, Max.
Yes.
So there are other stars in our galaxy that are bigger than the sun, but because it's the closest and the biggest, that's why it's the brightest to us. But did you know there are so many galaxies up there in the wide space above us? Do you know what our galaxy is called?
The Mr. Goodbar Chocolate Bar Galaxy for 100. Thank you.
Oh.
No!
I'm sorry. You were really close, but you got the wrong candy bar.
No.
Now, one more time. I'll give you another guess. This is
Okay.
a really easy game show, like easy going. So I'll
Okay.
give you another guess.
Okay.
What galaxy are we a part of? Now, we meaning Earth and the sun.
I'm going to say the Snickers bar galaxy. Final answer. Thank you.
For any of our listeners with peanut allergies, it's a more pleasing galaxy to you because it does not involve nuts. Now, for the final guess. What is the name of the galaxy in which we are a part?
Oh, the Milky Way.
I need to hear more confidence in your voice. Say it
The
again,
Milky
boy.
Way. The Milky Way.
Yes, that's it. The Milky Way. Ding, 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 ding. You just won juicy nougat. Now, I'll send it to you in the mail. I hope it doesn't melt.
Yes, it will.
We are
because the
apart.
sun is so hot. Carry on.
Carry on. We are a part of the Milky Way. Isn't that wild? I'm going to ask you another question.
Okay.
Did you know that nearly all stars are made up mostly of a gas called this gas? Which gas is it? What's the name of the gas? Gas.
Is it nitrogen?
Was that a real guess?
That actually was a real guess because I have no
Okay.
idea.
Well, it kind of rhymes with that. Hydrogen. Yeah.
Oh!
Hydrogen.
I think that's
So-
what I meant to say, just for the judges. I think that is what I meant to say. I meant to
Yeah.
say hydrogen. I
Yeah.
said nitrogen, but I think I meant to say hydrogen.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
Judges, could we get a ruling on my actual answer?
Looking back at the tapes, it appears as though he actually, in fact, did mean hydrogen, so we're going to give it to him.
Wow, you must have paid the judges
I
before
did
we
a
started today.
significant sum of money.
Wow, it's funny because I haven't seen any of that money come my way, and here we are. Okay, so yeah, nearly all stars are made up of that gas called hydrogen. Now,
Hydrogen.
Max, a
Yes.
star's core is very, very hot.
Too darn hot, some
Too
would say.
darn hot. Now, I have experience of hot things. When I was little, I touched an iron, and I was like, ouch. I
Like
would
in Home Alone?
not. Yes, like in Home
when Harry
Alone.
grabs the doorknob in Home Alone.
My favorite movie of all time. We'll talk about that at a different date because we could literally talk all day about how perfect that movie is.
It's true.
It's true. But that hot creates a great pressure that squeezes the core of the star, causing some of the hydrogen to change into a gas called... I'm going to give you a hint.
Farts. Is it farts?
You suck this out of a balloon and your voice gets really, really high.
Helium.
Helium.
Yeah.
So that process produces huge amount of energy and it makes the star shine. So when all that pressure from the heat and the hydrogen changes into the gas called helium, the process produces huge amounts of energy and it makes the star shine. Now, this is kind of like...
I never knew that.
To me, I thought of something because I'm like, wow, energy is great and it does make you feel good. Like when I play a sport like basketball, you're running around, you start to feel so energized and fun. It's almost as though you are shining bright like a star. It's all energy,
Aw,
right?
that's really cute.
You're a shining star. We can't sing songs like that because we don't have money.
Well, that's about as much of these songs as we can sing.
Yeah. This is like the iTunes before
Yeah,
you
it's
purchase. You can listen
Yeah.
to this much. So I like you. We
Oh,
have...
I like you too, Molly. Thank you.
I, like you, have a lifespan, right? We started as babies, then we
true.
were toddlers, then we were little kids, and then we were adolescents, and now we're adults, and then you get to be a senior citizen. Did you know that stars also have a lifespan?
I did not know
Yes. And this comes back to that very, very beginning fun fact. Big stars span in their own way, and small stars span in their own way, and it depends on how much mass the star has, which path it'll take. So it depends on how big it is to be like, oh, you're going to have this really, really, really long life, or you're going to have like a shorter life.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that bigger stars last a shorter amount of time than littler stars.
Yeah.
That was also
So
the most complicated way I could have said that sentence.
well, that's
Why did I
as you
say
said
it like
No,
that?
well, as you said that, it really made me think though, because I got a little bit, to be honest, I got a little bit worried because to me, before I researched this stuff, to me, the sun is a big star, and it is to us because it's
our sun.
our
here in the
sun.
Milky Way.
Here in the Milky Way,
here
our
in our
sun.
solar system, our star. To me, it seems like it's pretty gigantic.
Yeah, so I got a little nerve. I got a little nervous.
A little
like,
nervous.
uh-oh, when
if our
that
star
guy goes.
is super big, it's not going to last very long.
But here's the thing: is it has billions and 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 billions of years left. Amelia Bedelia?
Amelia Bedelia? Amelia Bedelia?
Amelia Bedelia. It has so many more because relative to all the other stars that are much bigger that we don't see in our galaxy.
There are bigger stars than our sun?
Oh, there are bigger stars than Tom Hanks. Yes.
What?
Our sun is Tom
Cruise.
Hanks. Oh, no, did you really?
I did say Tom Cruise, but Tom
So that
Hanks.
made
I think Tom Hanks is a better Tom to use for this analogy. And my mama always said, "Life's like a box of suns.
You know what?
You never know how long yours is gonna last."
Well, we know ours will last for a long, long, long time, past our lifetimes, past our lifespans. The sun will be up there in the sky forever and ever and ever to us because it's got a long time left.
That's good news.
That is my good news of the day. Now, I kind of want to just go through the life cycle of a star with you right now.
I would love that.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
So a star starts out in giant clouds of dust called nebulae.
Ooh. Wait, what?
That's the plural. I believe it. Nebula would be singular, and nebulae or nebulae would be plural.
Oh, cool.
I think. That's what I gathered.
Yeah.
My scientific brain gathered that.
Got it.
Now, from there, gravity forces the dust to bunch together, kind of like when I'm vacuuming under the couch and I see little dust bunnies and they all kind of go to each other before they get sucked up.
Yep.
Okay. Now, as more and more dust bunches up, gravity gets stronger and it starts to get hot and become a protostar.
Ooh, sort of like a prototype, like the first version.
100%. And I didn't even think about that, but now I'm going to always remember protostar for sure.
Protostar. A protostar. A protostar.
Protostar.
Once a star center gets hot enough, nuclear fusion will begin and a young star is born.
Ooh.
Lady Gaga.
Lady Gaga.
Now, do you know this part of the star's life is called the main sequence star?
That makes sense.
Yeah, it's like, here we go. This is the main part. This is the plot. This is the story. This is
Listen,
the
kid, first you were a bunch of dust, and then you were the prototype, the protostar, and
Now you're
now,
the main squeeze.
now you're the main squeeze.
Main sequence star.
Yes, main sequence star. So that means once a star, once it becomes a star, it will continue to burn energy and glow for billions and billions and billions and billions and billions and billions of years. This is the state of the star for the majority of its life. Now, from there, what do you think happens next?
Maybe the curtain call star?
Getting there, we're like in the wings. We're in the wings.
Oh, got it.
Because
Okay.
during this time, a balance is met between gravity, which is the thing that keeps us sitting in our seat and not floating up in the sky. So gravity wants to shrink the star and heat wants to make it grow bigger. So the star remains this way until it runs out of hydrogen.
Interesting.
And then the next phase is the red giant. Do you want to know what that is?
Ooh, I would love to know what that is.
A star becomes a red giant when the hydrogen runs out. The outside of the star expands and it becomes a red giant. Collapse. Oh my goodness. Then it eventually, the core of the star starts to make iron. Kind of like how you iron your clothes.
Wait, what? Really?
Yeah, collapse. Eventually, the core of the star will start to make iron, yeah. And this will cause the star to collapse. So you know what happens next?
What happens next?
Well, it depends. How big was the star? How much mass did it hold?
Ooh, interesting.
The average, this is my favorite part. The average
Okay.
star, kind of like you and me, will become a little white dwarf star. Isn't that cute?
Aw.
And
like
then-
a little dopey
Yeah,
star.
like a little dopey star. I think I would be happy. You might be dopey.
Yeah, I'm probably sneezy.
Oh, seasonal allergies getting you? Oh, dander, dust and dander. He doesn't like it. Now, the larger stars, this is cool, create a huge nuclear explosion called a supernova. Supernovas may become either the less fun to me, a neutron star, or a
Okay.
black hole.
Yeah.
A black hole is it's one of the strangest objects in the universe. A black hole doesn't have a surface. It's literally just sucks up energy. Not even light can survive in a
That's
black hole.
crazy.
So yeah, that's a star. Do you have any questions?
I have so many questions, but I'm gonna listen to this episode again to make sure that I understood and followed along the lifespan of a star.
Balls of hydrogen and helium create a beautiful sight. These gases create heat and energy, and outburst a star's bright light. Stars come in all shapes and sizes. The closest to Earth is the sun. They've lived for billions of years, yeah, and shine bright for everyone. Oh, not all stars shine forever. They have their own unique span. The bigger the star, the shorter the life. The smaller stars live longer, just like food in a can.
Like canned tuna or canned peaches.
Balls of hydrogen and helium create a beautiful sight. These gases create heat and energy, and outbursts a star's bright light.
Edgeworks Nebula.